Hello everyone, and today we're back for another Loomian Legacy PvP video, and the Season 3 has just came out for Ranked, and there's a bunch of brand new showcase Loomians that I can showcase. First one I'm doing is probably going to be the most busted Loomian. I'm going to be using Hasten Duskit. So, I have Nimble as my personality, I got Power Cuffs as my item, but you can change up the item with either Clutch Plushie or Spectral Pearl if you want. I'm running Power Cuffs so my Dusket can hit very hard. I got Psycho Blast, Oppress, and Hasten. These are 3 moves you should always have on a Dusket. Your 4th move could vary. You could have Pyrokinesis, Dark Surge, or any of its status-inflicting moves. I have Pyrokinesis here so I can hit Loomians like Lashent and Tyrex, who are the top 2 Loomians in the game. I got Mean Spirited as my ability, which makes all my attacks deal more damage when the opposing Loomian's status. And Oppress does actually the same thing. It deals double damage if a Loomian is statused, and it even has a 50% chance to paralyze a target. So many multipliers, and that's for a Loomian that already has 132 ranged attack and 109 speed. I have 54 in the HP, so I can be at 161 HP, and 40 in the melee defense makes it so I can always live a Shadow Sprint from your snack. Even a critical hit, I can always live a Shadow Sprint from your snack and know if I'm at full HP. So that's the TPs, and I have... Hold on, this should be that. There we go, that's better. That's better. Now, the team I have around Hasten Duskit, I have Eliguana as the perfect teammate because I have Tase to paralyze Toxic and Air types that come into Poison Barbs. And I got Gremlin to set up the Poison Barbs. And this Loomian also has Slapdown. I have Vesperatu as a Dark Resist and also a Shadow Sprint for other Duskits. I got Tata, who could throw poisons, and is my Boots Loomian. Also, Emergency Hazard Removal, when my main hazard removal is Gargolem and Infernix, but Gargolem can place Icicle Traps and Barbs, while Infernix can burn them up. Also, very good at countering other Duskits. As you can tell, I'm getting ready for the Dusket meta, and I am showing y'all why Dusket is insane. I wouldn't be shocked if this Loomian gets banned in a month. So, with that out of the way, let's see how Hasten Duskit does in battle. Battle number 1 with Hasten Duskit, and let's see what you have. You don't have a Dusket! Wow, I'm actually kind of shocked. This actually doesn't look like a terrible team. I can bring Eliguana for the Zulong. I'll bring you. Do I bring... Oh, he could set up, actually. Does he have an Airtight? No, so Mudslide is free, so I'm not forced to make any plays here. I can... Is he going to bring Crown Boss? Even if he does, I'm not that scared. Poison Barbs? How is he going to stop it other than Mudslide on Eruptodon? He can't. And then there's Vest, Tatub, or Infernix. Who do I bring in? I don't know, because Harv is actually kind of rough for my team. Maybe I can bring in Infernix and potentially reach him. If I bring this, I can actually do some damage to Zulong. I can go for a Return to Sender on an Elemental Burst and just claim an Oko on the spot. So that is an option. I could go Vesperatu for Shadow Sprint priority, but it doesn't really look good versus anything other than Harv. Maybe Vanokia could be decent against. Tatub can be good because of Boot, and it's good for Jalusa, so that's what I'll bring it for. So yeah, Vesperatu and Infernix will be left behind. I will lead off with Gremlin early to see if I can actually get some damage early. So I think he's going to try to go for the Banana Split to try to stop Dusket, which, okay, that's a fair play. I'll go for Poison Barbs and just try to get him up early. There's nothing he can really do against it, so yeah. And I have the perfect possible lead, because Sharp Edges from Gremlin is perfect. So yeah, that was insignificant damage. He actually took more damage than I did, and I didn't even attack. He went for Banana Split, and I got the funny little move off. I got the funny move off, so that's good. Got Poison Barbs up. He's probably going to go into Eruptodon and try to get the Hellstorm off. Which if he does, I'll Mudslide, so yeah. I got the Poison Barbs up. That was pretty easy. And I think Eruptodon is his only way to get rid of him. And yeah, it's looking pretty good for Dusket. Zulong comes on in. Why did he go Zulong? Is he going to do the E-Burst play? Do I go for Toxic Poison, or do I just slap down an item? I don't know. I think I'm just going to slap down an item. I think I can live a Fire Breath. Let's see. This is risky, but I think I can live this. Oh my god, Gremlin, you are okay. So I get rid of an item on Zulong. You are an Energy Orb Zulong. Okay, so you're not going to be getting that much energy back, so that's good. So we're off to a pretty good start getting Poison Barbs up. I'm now going to go into Eliguana and try to pivot out. Oh yeah, I gotta get rid of that Banana Split first. So yeah, I'm gonna go into you first, and then I'll Mudslide for some damage. Okay, I Fire Breath again, no big deal. I can always block the move. Yeah, he's in trouble. Mudslide, no Banana Split. He just Ancient Ord out, that's fine. And yeah, now the hardest part is getting Dusket back in the game. I do have an Eliguana, which I haven't showed yet, so I'm not scared versus Zulong. Other Loomians could be a little scary, though. Harv comes in, which makes sense. Harv does come in. But Harv is the perfect beneficiary for Dusket, if I can get it in. So yeah, Banana Split is gone. I could be risky. Oh yeah, I got the accuracy increase. I forgot that that's been buffed. Okay. I have a plan. I'm going to go Gremlin, and I'm going to try to get Toxic Poison up. Either go for Toxic Poison or just slap down an item. I'm not sure yet. Oh, actually, Harvest could have the new Counter Poison move, which is something I should take into consideration. Okay, I don't think he has it because he has Para. I think I might be able to live another hit, too. So, yeah, that'll be what I do. I think I can live another hit. I'm going to go for Poison Barbs. I'm going to go for it. I don't even need Hasten here. I don't even really need Hasten. I'm just going to go for Poison Barbs and get it up. Alright, I lose Gremlin here, but I got Poison Barbs up. I'm in a very good position now. He goes for Soulstorm, which will not KO me. Awesome. Does not even KO me at all. He is... I'm going to go for a Slap Down to get rid of its item. I could save Gremlin for later, but I feel very good with Dusket. So no item for you. That's 2 items slapped. Oh, that's great. No more Restrictive Shield is awesome. Earthquake will KO me. And now... who switches in? Now, I want to see who switches into Dusket. I don't think anything can... oh, no, I got the UPs off. Yeah, I think it needs to be 56. I can just go for a... I kind of just want to go for Psycho Blast, but I think Oppress is the play. I don't think he has any light types, so goodbye, Harv! Goodbye, Mr. Harvestet! I don't think I even need a Hasten in this battle. Other than Zulong, I outspeed everything else. Yeah, Jalusa might be problematic. If he does go Jalusa, I'll set up. I'll set up once, if he goes Jalusa. Okay, he went Zulong, meaning, okay, yeah, this play's pretty easy. We just go Eliguana. Save this Eliguana for a long time. 1 Hasten and we win on the spot. It's just kind of funny. Yeah, you could potentially have Jalusa, so yeah, that's why I did that. He's going to switch, and then I mean, why don't I just not Flash and Flee here? I just Flash and Flee. Eliguana is legit the perfect teammate for Dusket. Yeah, he Ancient Roared out, that's fine. I get a pivot off as well. If he goes Jalusa, I'm setting up. So that's so I can outspeed the Zulong on the next hit. And then Dusket can just clean the game from here if he has Jalusa. Boss comes in. He could Battle Chime. I don't think Boss has any moves, so... do I just set up a Hasten here? He could Quick Ice. Actually, no, he could Quick Ice. Nope. We just hit it. We just hit Boss because he could Quick Ice. Nope. We just hit it because he could Quick Ice. So, we just go for a Pyrokinesis. And bye-bye. I haven't even clicked Hasten. I haven't even clicked the funny Hasten. But this Loomian hits so hard. This Loomian hits so hard that it might not even need it. Oh, okay. Well, there's my time to click Hasten. So, Jalusa is a very range bulky Loomian. That is something that y'all should take into consideration. So I'm going to go for a Hasten. I want to see if I can get 2 Psycho Blasts. Maybe I go for 2 Hastens. I don't know. Do I go for 2 Hastens here? Okay, he went for a Magnify. Okay, so yeah, I just hit the Jalusa then. So, I don't think Jalusa ever OHKOs me in any situation. So yeah, let's see what this Psycho Blast does with Cuffs. I think it's going to do around half, because I am at +1. Oh my god! That's so much! That did so much too. Okay, I'm gonna go for the... I want to go for Pyrokinesis so bad, but no, I'm just gonna go for that. Yeah, his Zulong's chip. That was so easy. Dusket is so good! Dusket's so good! Let's head into battle number 2. Battle number 2 with the funny Hasten Duskit, and... okay, there is a Gas Stroke. That's going to be a little bit harder to deal with. But he doesn't have anything for Dusket either. If I can get Poison Barbs up again... oh, man! And I have Eliguana, too. He has an Eliguana, so that is actually something that can beat this Dusket. But it's also setup fodder versus Dusket as well. So I could, like, set up 2 Hastens on it. So that is something I can do. I could bring Vesperadu, but Vesperadu kind of sucks in this matchup. I would rather bring you for Garbantis and have a better matchup versus that. Oh, yeah, and also Icicle Traps. He has a Parasol. That's not something you see every day. You don't see a Parasol every day of the week. He has nothing for Poison Barbs, so that's good. He could have Removal. He could have Mudslide on Parasol. No, he has Burn Up on Land Torch. Okay, that's fair. Burn Up on Land Torch. But I can tase everything besides the Ellie, which I'll bring you for the Ellie. Yeah. Infernix is going to be left behind again. I don't like leaving Infernix behind. But it doesn't look too bad here. I'll lead with you on potentially my mass. Yep, on my mass, that's fine. He's going to set up hazards himself, actually, I think. I don't know. I don't care. I'm just going to set up hazards my way. I'm going to set up hazards. I don't care what he does. He just Baneful Bash and does... I don't know how much to make. Did a little bit of chip. Thing that's good is that he doesn't get rid of Poison Barbs yet. I kind of want to save Gremmuline so I can get some chip onto something else later. I just wanted the Poison Barbs for the status, so I'm going to switch into Gargolem and just set up Icicle Traps and Hazards and do some nonsensical stuff of Gargolem defense. Thing that's good is that this team isn't just built with Dusket in mind, it's built for Gargolem defense as well. Oh, is he going Land Torch? Oh, he's going Land Torch to get rid of him. Fair. Fair play. It's still not going to fix anything. I still have a lot. You know what? I can just... No, I can't place Icicle Traps because they'll just do the move. I'll just... Yeah, he's forced to do this. Oh, he just faded away. All right, more Loomians get poisoned then. You know what? That's going to be at least 3 Loomians poisoned. I don't know why he faded away there. I don't get that play. Well, Gastroke comes in and gets poisoned. He can't Soul Burst yet. That's awesome. Gastroke's kind of the big threat because Gastroke can soak any hit, even Dusket, so yeah. Oh yeah, my mask comes back into awesome. I can go for Barbs and Icicle Traps and try to just get some damage on everything if I can. Yeah, we're in a great position here. Barbs. I do want to keep Gargolem alive because he could have Mudslide on Eliguana. Fade Away comes in. He will do a decent chunk because my mask actually does hit pretty hard. Even against Gargolem defense, that's still solid shit, because remember, Gargolem doesn't get any HP back, unless you use the new move, Herbal Remedy. Oh, he brought Garbantis into the game now. Okay. I guess he was trying to predict me placing Icicle Trap, so that's why he did that. I don't want Garbantis to win the game on the spot, so I kind of just want to force it out. I kind of want to place Icicle Traps, though, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to place Icicle Traps first. Key Battering Rams to get me into range. Okay, not quite into range. Jeez, that's definitely... Oh my god, I could just win the game on the spot. I kind of want to force Garbantis out if I can. Yeah, let's force him out. If he goes Land Torch, that's fine. Para, that's going to heal my HP back. Yeah. Yeah, we're in a great position. If I can get... I just wonder if there's going to be any Loomian for me to get the Hasten off. I'll be willing to force Eliguana on the field if I can. If he goes back Land Torch, I'm forcing Eliguana in the game. Okay, nope, never mind. Nope, Protogon comes in the game. So yeah, I bring it in now. Awesome. So we know his entire team, meaning, yeah, one Hasten GG's. We know his entire team then. So, yeah, we are in the best position possible. You're gonna have to bring your hazard removal in this. You're gonna have to bring your hazard removal, because if you don't, Dusket with Poison Barbs is going to destroy your team. He did switch. Did he go into Land Torch? Garbantis. Okay, that's fine. Because, yeah, Garbantis just takes a ton of damage. Does he die this turn? I don't care. I just want to go into the other guy. I didn't want him to do that, actually. If he goes Land Torch, I'm switching. I don't care. I'm switching. I'm flashing Flaying. If he goes Gastroke... Yeah, he could go Gastroke on this. But no, not with the hazards up. Not with the hazards up. But Garbantis dead, he doesn't have a Zip Zap immunity anymore. So if he wants to get a Zip Zap immunity, he has to Soul Burst on Gastroke. Which is awesome. My mass is legit his only play. My mass is legit his only play here. If he's screwed, he's screwed a Dusket. Dusket wins. Dusket wins the game. He has taken a long time for his move, by the way. Please make a move. Okay, yes, he does. Yeah, that's his only play. That's the only play he can make, and then I just Zip Zap. I just Zip Zap out. Yeah, I just Zip Zap out in case he goes Gastroke, which he didn't. Slap down does a decent chunk. I hope I can get this guy in range. If not, then I'm going to have to sack a Loomian to get it in range. Yeah, it's not in range. I want to sack a Loomian. I want to bring in Dusket. He's just going to click Fade Away. So you know what? I will bring it in to bait Fade Away. I want to bait Fade Away, just to get rid of my mess. Because, yeah, I don't live Fade Away, so... Boom, boom, boom. Oh, there you go. Get stalled. Oh, you did make the predict, actually. Wow. Nice play. That nice play there. So I am low for Landtorch now. Landtorch still has Fade Away, but Landtorch will be out of Wildfire range. Yeah, Landtorch will now be out of Wildfire range now, so that's good. And he can't Fade Away. I think Wanna being dead isn't ideal, but I think I'm going to be okay. I'll just Sip-Sap here. He just Fire Breath to KO. It's fine. I can just go into Dusket, because if I go into Dusket now, he really can't. He's forced to go for an attacking move. Yeah, I have its UPs wrong. I don't know why I have it wrong still. So yeah, I just Psycho Blast here and KO this guy. Yep, Fire Breath. I knew he was Wildfire. I just did not want to take that risk. That's a decent chunk, but bye-bye. Bye-bye, Landtorch. Bye-bye. Protogon comes back in. I block it with the other guy, and yeah. Then I hasten on Gas Stroke, and we win. Yeah, there's Icicle Traps up. Okay, he Raid Boss me with the other guy, actually. Only melee to attack, so he isn't going to destroy me or anything. Yeah, I have Totub in the back, too. So yeah, I'm in the best pot. I still haven't clicked the funny haste. I clicked it once all game. Yeah, let's bring that other guy in the game. You know what? Let's bring that other guy in the game. Let's bring that Gas Stroke in the game, shall we? I don't think this will Oko the Protogon. I hope it doesn't, actually, because I want to have a Driving Force. Yes, I want to have a Driving Force left for the Gas Stroke. Alright. Hi, Gas Stroke. How you doing? How you doing, Gas Stroke? I see you there. He could set up a Tamp. That is still kind of scary, actually. I'll switch out. Yeah, I'll switch out. Good thing is that the Gas Stroke is poison. I just want to go Dusket. I'm going to just go full in Dusket here. And I want to see if I can get a Hasten up. He has to heal. He's pretty much is forced to heal. That's why I'm doing this. He's forced to heal. He'll be forced to heal. I can click a Hasten. And then I can... Do I Hasten on Gas Stroke? How much would I actually do to Gas Stroke with Oppress? I'm curious. I'm actually a curious calc. Like, Gas Stroke is one of the bulkiest range tanks in the game. So this would actually be an interesting calc if he photos this turn. Will he photo, though? No, just stratagem. Meaning... And it crit me. So yeah, I just Oppress here. I don't know. This is going to be kind of close. I don't know. That could maybe get it. Gotta keep in mind how bulky Soulburst Gas Stroke is. So, yeah. If this KOs, I'll be impressed. Okay. Okay. That did a lot less than I thought. Wow, that did a lot less than I thought. Not very ideal, but, I mean, yeah, but Tata with boots. GG's. You know what? The ultimate... No, I'm not going to risk it. Just Jungle Jutsu. Play it safe. Yeah, I think I have the wrong... I need to get rid of 2 of my UPs into the defense and put that into the health. Because, yeah, my health is off by a couple. But yeah, that's GG's. I mean, Dusket didn't really do too much in that one. That was just a hazards game and a half. Oh, it lived. Well, jungle then. I'll jungle then. GG's. Now that's game. Let's head into battle number 3 with Dusket, and hopefully I can get it into the position to actually set up a Hasten, because I only used Hasten once so far. Look at that, the Gargoyle of Defense. Still soloing teams, like it always has. Battle number 3 with Dusket. I did quite a few battles because I haven't had any good matchups for Dusket. This one looks amazing, though. If I can get one. If I can get one little setup of Poison Barbs, I'm looking pretty good here. Bring you. Mutagon's not ideal, so I'll bring both of the Spirit types for that. Yeah, and both of the Spirit types actually play very well. And yeah, Eliguana looks pretty good in this, too. I won't bring Tatab, because Tatab is weak to that and that. Could be good for Surkame, but, you know, it's just, you know, not the best situation. I'll bring... Who do I lead with? Do I lead with Eliguana? Do I lead with Eliguana going for... I don't know. I think I lead with you. Oh, I don't know. He could lead with... he could lead with he could lead with Garlash. Yeah, he could lead with Garlash. Personally, I don't want Garlash to come in as the lead. If he leads Garlash, Grammy Line's the best play. With Zulong, I have 2 switch-ins. So, yeah. I have 2 switch-ins. So, if I have a bad lead versus Garlash, I could be in trouble on the spot. And personally, I don't want to be in trouble on the spot. So yeah, he did lead with Zulong. Can I live a Fire Breath turn 1? I think I can. I will go for Poison Barbs. Because the threat of Eliguana. There is the threat of Eliguana switching. Yep, the threat of Eliguana forced him the Ancient Roar. So yeah, that's why I set up Poison Barbs turn 1. I hope he doesn't go into his Eliguana right away. I hope he goes into something else. He did go Eliguana right away. No, he went Crackalola right away, meaning he's going to go and get rid of hazards. With Teardown right off the bat. Not great. I don't have a switch. No, I could go. What am I saying? I have Eliguana. What am I saying? I have Eliguana. I can just do this, and I can go for a Tase. So yeah, why not? Do this. Yep, went for Teardown to get rid of Hazard. That's fine. I could paralyze it. So yeah. Nothing gets switched into Para other than his own Eliguana, which he doesn't necessarily want to take. If he goes Lashent, his Lashent takes a Para. So yeah. I just try to spread status conditions here. Alright. I mean, he could go Zulong, but he's not going to go Zulong on an Eliguana. I feel like his most logical play is to go either his own Eliguana or Lashent. Alright, that's good. Crackalola is going to take a Paralyze. Good. Could be Mysterious Dust, though. He just Magma Bursted. Interesting. He just Magma Bursted. Crit. Did nothing, though. Of course you are that Crackalola. Of course you're that Crackalola. Flash and Flea, then. Of course you're that Crackalola. Just specifically against this team. I see. Fine. I see you, funny guy. I see ya. Go you. And then I don't know what to do now. I mean, I guess I could just Driving Force it out. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the only play I can do. Yeah, I gotta slap down at Mysterious Dust. Okay, at least I know he's not Soul Burst. So, that's actually good knowledge. I can actually slap down his Dust later in the match and then Tase it later. I hate that his Mysterious Dust always procs first turn, but mine takes 5 turns to proc. It's okay, though. It's gonna be a long battle. That's the only thing I know, is that this battle's gonna take long. I'm Driving Forcing Crackalola because, yeah, that's the best play to make. Yeah, he tore down. I knew he was gonna do that. So yeah, I just force him out. Force him out into Lashent, which is not great. Lashent is not necessarily great here, but that's okay. Goes for the Petrifying. I can go for the... I'm going to go for the switch into Grimuline. By the way, both of my emergency hazard removers are not here. So if he predicts this and goes Icicle Traps, I'm in trouble. Just fun fact there. Oh my god, he did predict it. Well, I know what to do. Plays easy. Plays very easy. Yep. No more dust. So that's good. No more dust. No more dust. Poison Barbs. I'm Poison Barbing this turn because I think it's the best play to make. He rested, actually. Okay, he did rest. And that's so I force a play later. Okay, I force a play later. Okay. I force a play later in the match. I'm actually going to go Eliguana. I'm not going to go into Gargolem yet. Not going to go into Gargolem yet. Teardown? Yeah, as expected. Ooh, would have saw that one coming. Whoa, who would have saw that one coming? Oh, that gets rid of his hazards, too. Good, it gets rid of his hazards. I'm going to go for Tase, then. I don't care if he goes Zulong. Because, yeah, his dust is gone. His dust is gone. Good. His dust is gone. So, that's going to be free Oppress damage for Dusket. Awesome. I'm going to go for a Zip Zap here to pivot out. Yeah, he just got rid of traps. Yeah, that's the flaw with Teardown. He got rid of hazards on his side. Perfect. Did he go Lashent? He did not go Lashent. He went his own Eliguana to stop the Zip Zap. Fair play. Alright, fair play. I'm going to go for a... Personally, don't want to soak a hit. I'm just going to go into Gargolem. And Gargolem's a good play because I can go Gargolem and do some stuff. So yeah, now that Paralyze is going to stay for the rest of the fight. Did go for Zip Zap, but that does nothing. Going to go for a... I'm going to go for a Layer of Barbs. You know what? I'm going to go for Icicle Traps. Yeah, I'll go for Icicle Traps. Yeah, I'll go for Icicle Traps. I'm going to do Icicle Traps first. He's going to go Crack again. Oh, he did go Garlash, actually. He did go Garlash. So yeah, Icicle Traps are in. He does the 100% probably have Chili Chomp. I'm going to go for Gremuline because that's a free play. And then, do I try to double into Dusket? Aqua Jaws, great. Awesome. I love Aqua Jaws. At least Sharp Edges does some work, though. So that's good. Okay. I don't know if he has any moves. I don't know what he's going to do. I want to double into Dusket big time. I really want to double into Dusket. I could go Vesperado, but I want to double into Dusket. I don't know. I don't even know. I'll set up Poison Barbs. Yep, he stated. I knew it! Oh no, I'm dead to that, aren't I? Yeah, I forget about that move a lot. Yeah, I kind of forget about that move a lot. I mean, gets Dusket into the game. Primal Slash is not enough to Oko me, so yeah. I'm doing it. I'm in the game. I don't care. I'm in the game. I'm in the game. Try to stop it. I only got one thing status, but it is the most important thing that is status, so that's good. So Dusket's in. Will he just attack me? I don't know. We'll see. +1 should be enough to Oko Garlash, because I am Cuffs. If he switches into something like Lashant, he can't switch into Lashant. He just stayed in? Alright, fine. He just stayed in. Okay. Goes for Chili, which will do nothing. Does nothing. Good. I can go for a Cycle Blast now. Goodbye, Garlash. Goodbye. Garlash is gone. I only got one Loomian Hazard, but that's fine. Or status. And even if that crack comes in, it takes an Oppress in the face at +1. I wouldn't be shocked if he goes into Lashant first. He did go Ellie. So he went Ellie first, meaning who's unstatused. I'm going to go for another Hasten, actually. I don't think you can Oko me. I'm going to go for another Hasten here. He goes for Taze. Great. Awesome. That sucks, actually. Although, does that suck? Yes, because he has Zulong, but I can go for another Hasten. I'm just going to try to set up more. You know what? Just set up more. Why not? Just set up more. He's going to Flash and Flee now, though. Yeah, I didn't. That was not ideal. That actually did a lot of damage. Oh my goodness. Hopefully, +3 Hasten is enough to outspeed Zulong. He's going to go for the Zulong play, isn't he? Because he knows it's outspeed. Oh no. He knows. He knows that this outspeeds. What is my current speed stat? Please, Dusket! I'm at +3 speed. He switched! Into Lashant, who takes a lot of damage. What? That's fine. Into Icicle Traps, too. Good. Into Icicle Traps. Please do a lot of damage. He's unstatused, but that's a lot of damage. But I'm almost out of energy. I am almost out of energy, though, so it isn't ideal. And I'm not getting any health back, either. So I just Cycle Blast again for damage. Yeah. Goodbye, Lashant. Nice. Lashant's dead. So Lashant's gone. Still gotta watch out for Crackalola. He's gonna go into Zulong. So if you go Zulong, I have Eliguana. Yeah, I have Eliguana. Boy, it feels so good to have Eliguana. So yeah, I'm gonna go Eliguana here. Yeah, I have Vesperatu in the back. That Crackalola is gonna be a nightmare. What I need to do is I need to find a way to get Dusket back into the game. Elemental Burst, too predictable, thank gosh. That still did a decent chunk of damage. I'm going to go for the Flash and Flee. Because it's a forced play, and now Lashant's gone, so that's good. Flash and Flee is free. Now, big moment coming up here. Big moment coming up here. Crackalola is parried. I get a Flash and Flee off. Can I live a Magma Burst from Crack? It's not a Soul Burst variant. It's a big play coming up. I'm going to go for a wait. Big play coming up. Big play coming up. Massive play coming up. Yes! Back in the game. Good. Back in the game. Got Dusket back in the game with a wait. Good. I needed that. And I could use one Oppress. Enough for one Oppress. Great, I know. Ideal. Very ideal, I know. Gonna go into Gargolem this time just to have a different switch. Just to have a different switch, so I'm not doing the same switch every time. Yep, E-bursted again. I didn't want to take another hit on Ellie. That's fine. In fact, I'm going to place a layer of barbs up. Why not? Place a layer of barbs up. I know that his Crackalola is not that set. I know that his Crackalola isn't the other set, so that's good. Dusket's looking very good late game. I have the resources for the other Loomians. I just don't have any resources for the Crack. He just E-bursted again. Good. He's using all his stuff on Zulong. I get a layer of barbs up, so Crack takes some damage coming in. I have Vesperatu still as well. I've saved Vesperatu all game. I'm going to save Gargolem, because he still has an Eliguana. Still has an Eliguana, so yeah. I want to save that. It's going to be a tough game. This is going to be a very tough game. But Lachette was able to break through some of his Loomians, which is good. He switched in the Crack, didn't he? He did switch in the Crack. So he's going to go for either a teardown. Thing is, look at that energy. Look at that energy, though. Did he not take any damage from the barbs? Eh. Well, I just rejuvenate here, so that's free. Flash and Flee is basically free for the rest of the battle. Teardown, fine. That's okay. I'm going to go for a rest to get my energy back. Rest to get my energy. He could rejuvenate or rest himself. But I want to get my energy back first before he does anything. I want to see if he has any other moves is the thing. I wish I Flash and Fleet there, but that's fine. Flash and Flee is free. Boom. Flash and Flee and a Gargolem. Reason why I'm going Gargolem and not the other guy is because, yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay, just rejuvenate. Okay, so what moves could this Crack have? I'm gonna go for a layer. I'm gonna go for a Driving Force just to force it out for a turn. He just Magma Burst it, which is fine. Which will not do that much. He'll do a little, but not that much. Good. Switched out. Ellie. Zulong. Zulong comes back into the game. Yeah, this game is still not easy. I'm gonna go into Ellie here because it's free. He could predict and go Ancient Roar, but I don't really care that much. Problem is that there's no hazard, so he's not... why are people so good? He's Parrot, though, so every time he clicks a move... he's running out of energy. So I'm going to wait first. I'm going to wait first and see if he uses a move. Okay. Ah, no! Why am I so bad at making predicts? I'm just so bad at doing them. Wait again. We're into the part of the game where spamming wait is the best play. We're in the part of the game where spamming wait is the best play in Taze. Burn does not matter. I've shown dust on Ellie, so that does not matter. I've shown dust on Eliguana, so I don't care. I've shown dust. I don't want to take a hit. I don't want to take a hit. Yeah. This is, we're at the part of the game where that is the best play. If there's my burn being healed. The burn is healed. I'll Flash and Flee this time. So yeah, the Flash and Flee comes in hot here. That's some damage. I can go into Gargolem. Bye-bye. Bye, Gargolem. Okay, bye, Gargolem. Yep, bye, Gargolem. He still has an Eliguana, is the problem. I go Dusket, and I set up a wait. I set up a wait here. And then my Dusket's back in the battle. Still not in a great position, because Eliguana still exists. But it's in it. I could soak one hit. I could probably go for one haste. So I'll go back into my own Eliguana. My own Eliguana's in. Zip-zap. Blocked it. Nice. Go for Flash and Flee for some momentum. Unfortunately, my Eliguana's fast. It's fast, meaning I get a free... He gets a free hit on something if he predicts it right. No! Now I can't switch into Crack anymore, so I gotta KO a Loomian in order to switch into that. No! No. 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 I haven't shunned my last Loomian yet, but oh, it's not looking so hot. He's gonna Ancient Roar this turn because he's good at the game. Yeah, this is rough. This is a rough battle. No, he didn't. Okay, he didn't predict. Thank God. Thank God. Crit, of course. But just make this battle even harder with a crit. I'll flash and flee out. He stayed in. Please actually KO the Zulong. For goodness sake, KO the Zulong, please. Or at least get it low. It's low for Vesperatu Shadow Sprint. Boy, I've saved this Vesperatu all game. I saved this Vesperatu all game. He's gonna go Crackalola and catch a burn on me and I'm screwed. Please go Eliguana, don't go Crack. Okay, no. Zulong's dead. That's a big Loomian to have dead, actually. Okay. Alright, he now knows that my last one is the Vest. The Vest I gotta save for Ellie specifically. There is Crackalola. I cannot take that matchup. I am going into Ellie and not thinking about it too much. And I'm going to... He is going to eventually be out of energy soon, though. Mudspatter. He has Mudspatter on that thing, but that did not... That did absolutely... Now I know that his last move... I know what his last move is. Rejuvenate. The heal. And he goes for Mudspatter again, which is nothing. Eventually, I'll underspeed the Crack, which will actually put me in a decent position. I'm going to go for a rest here and try to get my energy back. Yeah, I don't think there's any way he can break through both. Unless he has setup on his Ellie. Which I guess he could. Crit's not KOing me. So yeah, Crit's not KOing me. So I don't even know if I underspeed this. I don't even know. If he waits this turn, I'll be a good play. Because I have no clue if I underspeed it or not. Kind of a big play coming up. Although any damage is good. See what he does. He rested. Yeah, that's a great play on this fight. Now, I don't know if I actually outspeed him or not. Either way, Flash and Flee's the play. He rested again, predicting me to do something else. Okay. Flash and Flee. Bang. Dusket clicks Psycho Blast for free. Psycho Blast is free now. And the reason why I'm Psycho Blasting is for the Eliguana matchup. If Eliguana comes in, it takes a hit. Oh, he rested again. Alright. Psycho Blast. Nice! The status! Alright. Yep, we are good. This is going to be the last battle. I don't care if this battle lasted 5 years. Actually, this Ellie might outspeed me, which is kind of funny. Yeah, this Ellie could yeah, oh no, he just rested. He's just spamming. You know what? I don't care. I don't care that he's spamming her ass. I don't care. I don't care. I'm just damaging it. And I get a rage defense fall. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm using this battle. Yeah. Thank you, Dusket. Let's go. Let's go. Completely popped off in that battle. It was good. That was really good. We needed that. They got 4 KOs. It wasn't even ideal. But hey, yeah. Hasten Duskit can be very dangerous. Even with a Tase, it's still very dangerous. Still a very dangerous Loomian. Hope you guys enjoyed this video of me using a Hasten Duskit. Next Loomian I'll probably use next is probably Infernix, because Infernix did get a new reskin. And also, Bitter Cold Wobbliss is right there on my radar as well. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video of me using Hasten Duskit, and I'll see y'all all later. Bye-bye!